Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. Let me preface this one by saying it's more or less tongue-in-cheek. We tend to be heavy on the philosophical, serious side of crypto opinion. So it's fun to let our hair down. It's fun to let our hair down on occasion and just, you know what, enjoy one. And this is one of those days. I just want to have some fun here. Pretty much the last bullet in the Hopium pistol has been fired, and it didn't go like it was supposed to. Binance. We listed on Binance. My God, here we go. I don't always like to be a sourpuss, so we didn't cover it because I'm not in the spirit crushing business, just the rational opinion business. But we did discuss it on the Discord and pretty well nailed it. Our Discord is full of AMP people, but they are rational. And as soon as it started to unravel, most of them bailed with some profits, and I will stand by my firm belief that it is always better to take profits than not to take profits. I don't even see how this is a discussion at all, but it seems to continue to come back and come back and come back. So now what? Here we enter the 5 stages of grief for the AMP. Let's walk through them. I was going to pull comments from the AMP Reddit to illustrate, but I don't want to ask permission from each and every one, and I consider their comments their intellectual property. It's not mine to post. But if you spend some time around there, you could probably spot them anyway. I'm just saying. Okay. First is denial. Nope. The crypto world got it wrong. I refuse to believe my eyes. It's gonna go. Further the dip, the bigger the rebound. You just have to hold. I pity the people who are selling at .075 and buying back at .062. They don't understand crypto at all. They're going to regret it. Something like that. These are pretty well littered all over the forum. Everybody can have an opinion. This is the internet, and everybody damn sure does. My entire channel is opinion. But there has to come a time that you accept that you might have misjudged just a little bit. Morally superior, this right here, all right, morally superior and broke is still broke. You just sleep better at night. I scalped the hell out of AMP during this run. I'm still doing it because it's overvalued. AMP is a use case token, and speculating won't sustain the pump. Using it will. But buying it and selling it is not using it. Processing transactions is using it. I'm just saying. So let's move on to anger. There's quite a bit of that going on right now. I'm going to get hammered for this video. I get it, man. All right, I'll fall on my sword. Do you know why AMP didn't continue its climb to the moon and beyond? Because of those damn paper hands. People like me, those who dared to realize profits on an overvalued asset. If they would just buy more and hold, it would go. That's true. That is true. All right, mathematically, you're absolutely correct. But it only takes one big sell to eat all of those gains, and nobody wants to get buried in that landslide. Last one holding pays the check. And in this game of musical crypto, you don't want to be the one reaching for said check. It also comes down to fundamentals, but we really don't discuss those. We just pretend they don't exist, man. When the market value exceeds the intrinsic value of an asset, you sell the asset because somebody is willing to overpay for it. And AMP at .075 with its current implementation and expected returns from said implementation is too high. It's just too high. If you're not familiar with the greater fool theory, look up the greater fool theory because it ain't a theory, baby. It's a fact. Bargaining. This stage is quick, but you know what? It's always the fun. This is the fun one. If it goes to 50 cents, I'm going to get a back tattoo. I will name my next child Amp. Bargaining is basic. It's basically hopium on muscle relaxers. Everything seems possible. You know what? If you do it enough, it'll work out. And when it does, you end up with a back tattoo that's very, very tough to explain. It wasn't going to happen here, though, because for all of its flaws, the crypto market is somewhat conservative when it comes to scalping, and they will realize profits. Yes, I'm looking at my crypto money over there. You don't have to comment. Depression. We aren't quite in this stage yet, but if something doesn't happen, anything, if the market doesn't do what it should and send AMP to a new all-time high, and very soon, depression is next. This is where the very long-term holders jump ship, and they go to something like Shiba or SafeMoon. We've seen this before. We will see it again. Every time there is a good price spike, and 50% is a good price spike, we have a brand new crop of folks who have no damn idea what AMP is or what it does, and they bought at the top. Just have to wait, just have to hold. Everything is cool. This is it's a method now. All right, acceptance. This is actually the correct stage to be in because you can start being rational about your investment. AMP is a good product. The tokenomics are sound, but they state very clearly in their white paper that the value moves and sustains on usage. That means putting the AMP to work, getting it in front of merchants, and educating a population of non-crypto people that they can and should use crypto for their daily spends. It's a monumental effort, and it's going to take years and years. Competition in the space is also heating up. See, ACH. So that virgin market is not so virgin any longer. ACH are going like mad. Cody isn't going away. And every other day we get a new version of crypto buy and sell. MoonPay, for example, which is so good that the founder of Flexa retweeted them, and he hasn't tweeted about AMP or Flexa since the end of September. The new partnership with Regal Cinemas, it's great. It's great for visibility, but it doesn't counter the fundamental detriment to the product in that people are not incentivized to spend crypto, and they have to track those spends for purposes of additional taxation because crypto is property, not currency. We can wish that was different, but it's not. It is a massive elephant in the room, and we just, this is it. Nope. Just let it go. I'm not sure what's next for AMP, but you know what? That's not true. I know what's next for AMP. But for months, we've been saying that listings don't matter for this one. And I want to say that it played out pretty closely to what we figured. This isn't a postmortem or a victory dance. It's just a reality check that AMP is still a very long token, as it always has been. And it will take years and years to get the right players at the right places, as well as a fundamental cultural shift to really get AMP to pop off and sustain. I believe in the product. I do. But if you are not willing to dig in and let it just do its thing organically, you will be reliving these stages of grief over and over. I'm going to lose so many subs on this one, man. But you know what? It needed to be said. Live stream this evening. We are talking pay rails all night. Join us if you can, 7 p.m. Central. And until next time, please stay safe and please be smart with your money. That's it. Cheers.